to think in English. I have watched too many videos of how to think English, but you know what? I never implement those videos that how to think in English when I just watch one foreign channel, and she said that if you really want to build English at home or by yourself or being alone, just do a different role play conversation, practice it daily in front of the mirror, shadowing in, trying to, so that I'm doing the same. That I have written many important role plays and I am just practicing it by my notes. I have written many role plays like airport, railway station, hospital, shopkeeper, mall, daily routine kind of. So I have written all the things which I am practicing and I am sharing with you all. Some days I feel like quitting, but I keep going. So this is day 14 and we'll discuss three topics. First topic is food English. So if you say I am eating, still basic. Let's upgrade your food vocabulary. So first, English like a native. Instead of I am eating, say I am tucking into my meal. I am tucking into my meal. Another way, I polished off everything. It's a replace. That another way to say I'm eating is I polished off everything. I polished off everything. He gobbled down his food. He gobbled down his food. He gobbled down his food. I'm completely stuffed. I'm eating, so I'm completely stuffed. So these are the four words to say I am eating. Tucking into, polished off, gobbled down, and stuffed, completely stuffed. Now example, I was so hungry I just tucked into my lunch. I was so hungry and I just tucked into my lunch. Second, drink, quick actions. Drink and quick actions, so natural verbs. I brewed some coffee. I brewed some coffee. He gulped down water. He gulped down water. She took a quick swig. She took a quick swig. So these are for quick actions or drink. Example, I brewed some tea and sat down. I brewed some tea and sat down. Cooking style English. Sound more natural. I whipped up a quick meal. I whipped up a quick meal. It was a one pot meal. It was a one pot meal. Sorry. And example, another way to say cooking style English. So we cooked together and made something simple. We cooked together and made something simple. Example, I whipped up pasta in 10 minutes. I whipped up pasta in 10 minutes. Like I cooked pasta in 10 minutes, so I whipped up pasta in 10 minutes. These are the advanced sentences. Now fourth number, describing food like a pro. Upgrade your adjectives like it smells aromatic. It smells aromatic. So this is really flavorsome. This is really flavorsome. This is really flavorsome. That looks mouth-watering. Oh my god, that looks so mouth-watering. Which food comes when I said mouth-watering? I thought of totapari mango. I love it. Example, this curry is so flavorsome. This curry is so flavorsome. Now number 5, real food expressions. Native style phrases. So my eyes were bigger than my stomach. My eyes were bigger than my stomach. I worked up an appetite. I worked up an appetite. I worked up an appetite. It's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste. Let's grab some nibbles. Let's grab some nibbles. Example, I ordered too much. My axes were bigger than, sorry, my eyes. My eyes were bigger than my stomach. कितनी गंदी हैंडराइटिंग. आइज को मैंने एक्सेस पढ़ दिया. Sorry. Example, I ordered too much. My eyes were bigger than my stomach. Now practice more. Repeat after me. So I'm tucking into my meal. I whipped up dinner. It smells mouth-watering. I'm completely stuffed. I polished off everything. Be natural, expressive in vocabulary. So these are the food vocabulary, by the way. Now let's quickly move to the topic number 2. Emergency English you must know. So, part 1, Airport English. Useful survival phrases. Where is the check in counter? I have lost my passport. My flight is delayed. Where is the boarding gate? Example, excuse me, I have lost my luggage. Can you help me? So, these are the airport survival English. So, where is the check in counter? I have lost my passport. My flight is delayed. Where is the boarding gate? Example, excuse me, I have lost my luggage. Can you help me? Basic but very important sentences. Now, second, travel problems, real situations. I missed my train. I missed my train. Is this the right platform? Is this the right platform? How do I get to the city center? How do I get to the city center? I need a taxi. I need an auto. I need a cab. Example, I think I'm lost. Can you help me? I think I'm lost. Can you help me? Third, hospital medical English. Very important survival phrases. I need a doctor. I need a doctor. It hurts here. It's hurt. It hurts here. I'm not feeling well. I am not feeling well. Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. Somebody please call an ambulance. I feel dizzy. I feel dizzy. Now example, I have pain in my stomach. I have pain in my stomach. Number 4, emergency help phrases. When something goes wrong, so help, please help me, I need assistance, it's urgent, call the police. Call the police. So these are the emergency help phrases. When something goes wrong, help, please help me, I need assistance, it's urgent, call the police. Now number 5, polite but clear English. Even in emergency, stay clear. Could you help me, please? Even in emergency, stay clear. Could you help me, please? I don't understand. Please speak slowly. Repeat that, please. Practice more. So, where is the check-in counter? I have lost my passport. I need a doctor. Help me, please. Help me, please. It's urgent. Now, survival communication in real life. So, these were the survival communication skills. Now topic number 3. Speak confident English, remove hesitation phrases. Firstly, stop saying, I don't know, I think I say a lot, like this, fillers. So stop saying, I don't know, my English is not good, I can't speak properly. Replace with, let me think, I'll try to explain. What I mean is, let me think, I'll try to explain. What I mean is, example, what I mean is this idea is actually helpful. What I mean is this idea is actually helpful. Part 2, sound more bold. Use strong starters. Honestly, to be clear, let me be honest, in simple words. Example, honestly, I don't agree with that. Part 3, speak smoothly, no pauses, fear. When you forget words, so say, how do I say this? It's like basically, So when you forget any word, so you can say, how do I say this? It's like basically, Example, it's like a kind of motivation for me. Fourth, natural conversation flow, sound real, not robotic. So basically, and then what happened was, the thing is, you see, so these are the natural conversation flow. So basically, and then what happened was, the thing is, you see. Now confident opinions, strong English, I'm sure about this, I completely believe that makes sense to me, I stand by this idea. Now practice more, repeat after me. Let me think, honestly, what I mean is, the thing is, I'm sure about this. Now topic number 4, sorry guys, we have so many topics to discuss. No, just 2 more and we are done. So real conversation practice, like talking to a friend, natural casual English. Hey, what's up? Long time no see. How have you been? Let's catch up sometime. Example, hey, long time no see. How have you been? Second, talking to a stranger, polite and simple. Excuse me, do you know where is this? Sorry to bother you. Can you help me, please? Excuse me, do you know where is this? Sorry to bother you. Can you help me please? Example, excuse me, can you tell me where the station is? Excuse me, can you tell me where the station is? Interview English, confident answer. My name is K. I have experience in, I am good at teamwork. I am interested in this role. Example, I'm confident in my communication skill. Number 4, daily life small talk. Natural conversation. How's your day going? It's going great. Pretty good, thanks. Pretty good, thanks. What are you up to? What are you up to? Nothing much, just relaxing. Example, not much, just chilling at home. Not much, just chilling at home. Fifth, quick response training. Practice fast answer. Yes, I am. No, I don't think so. Maybe later. Sounds good. Yes, I am. No, I don't think so. Maybe later. Sounds good. So these are the quick response training. Yes, I am. No, I don't think so. Maybe later. Now practice more. How have you been? Excuse me. What are you up to? Sounds good. I am interested in this role. Now fluency test. Topic number 5. Part 1. No translation rule. Rule for today. Don't translate in your head. Don't pause too long. Just respond instantly. Part 2. Rapid response training. Answer quickly. Okay, so question is, where are you from? I am from India. What do you do? I'm learning English. Are you busy? Yes, a little. Part 3. Speed practice real lifestyle. Try to respond fast. How's your day? Pretty good. Do you like English? Yes, I do. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Part 4. So if you really want to improve your English as I am doing, so just copy my sentence which I am practicing by notes and saying that try to respond fast. How's your day? So you can, don't just watch this, say in your word that how's your day. So you can also say how's your day. Pretty good. Pretty good. Do you like English? Do you like English? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Are you ready? Yes, I am ready. Like this is the only way जो मुझे समझ में आया है, क्योंकि जितना भी हमारा बहुत इंग्लिश कंटेंट कंज्यूम कर लिया है, बस बोलने की ही कमी थी. एंड नाउ आई एम डूइंग द सेम. आई एम डूइंग by speaking it aloud. That's it. Let's see what happened. I'm training my brain, by the way. Part 4. Think in English. Don't build sentences in Hindi. Instead think, I want this, I need time, I am going there. So think in English like don't build sentence in Hindi. Instead think, I want this, I need time, I am going there. Example, I need time to think. I need time to think. Part 5. No fear answer. No fear answers. Even if simple, just speak. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Let me try. I think so. Practice more. Repeat fast. I'm learning English. I'm from India. Yes, I do. Let me try. Pretty good. So we are done for today's practice session. I hope you enjoying. If you enjoy this, I have also shared my what I read yesterday night, The Subtle Art of Not Giving F, and I have completed first chapter and subtopic as well. So these are my learnings. I hope you enjoy. So watch till the end. हम हर चीज़ की टेंशन लेते हैं, इसलिए लाइफ बहुत हैवी लगने लगती है. बट ट्रूथ इज़ वी आर केयरिंग अबाउट द रॉन्ग थिंग्स. यस, आज मैंने एक सिंपल, कल रात को जब मैं बुक पढ़ रही थी तो मैंने एक बहुत सिंपल बट बहुत ही पावरफुल लेसन सीखा. सॉरी गाइज. दैट वी डोंट नीड टू केयर अबाउट एवरीथिंग. यस, वी डोंट नीड टू केयर अबाउट एवरीथिंग. जब हम हर छोटी बात, जैसे लोग क्या सोचेंगे, हर प्रॉब्लम पे रिएक्ट करते हैं, तो वी फील स्ट्रेस्ड एंड ओवरवेल्म्ड. बट दिस बुक टॉट मी लाइफ परफेक्ट नहीं होती, प्रॉब्लम्स नॉर्मल हैं. इट्स नॉट अबाउट बीइंग पॉजिटिव ऑल द टाइम. इट्स अबाउट चूजिंग व्हाट एक्चुअली मैटर्स. मतलब हर प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं करनी, सिर्फ वो चूज़ करो जो वर्थ इट हो। एंड ऑनेस्टली मैं भी पहले बहुत केयर करती थी लोगों के ओपिनियंस, स्मॉल थिंग्स, बट नाउ आई एम लर्निंग टू सेव माई एनर्जी फॉर थिंग्स दैट ट्रूली मैटर्स। बिकॉज पीस तब आती है जब हम सब कुछ छोड़ देते हैं एक्सेप्ट वॉट रियली मैटर्स। एंड दैट्स वाई वी शुड always choose our struggles because we can't avoid them. Yes, we can't avoid them. And the motive of my sharing this lesson here is that I want to implement it because as I am reading, so if I will implement in my real life, then my motive of reading books will completely came out सक्सेसफुली दैट यस अगर मैं सीख रही हूँ तो मैं कुछ ना कुछ इम्प्लीमेंट भी करती जाऊँ। इसलिए हम बुक पढ़ते हैं, बुक हमें खुद से मिलाने में मदद करती है। और मैंने सच में बहुत प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट किया था कि मैं बुक नहीं पढ़ती थी, मुझे पढ़ते पढ़ते ही नींद आ जाती थी, लेकिन मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा बुक पढ़ के और मैं बहुत सारी किताब पढ़ना चाहती हूँ। मैं द सटल आर्ट ऑफ नॉट गिविंग एफ के बाद मैं एटॉमिक हैबिट भी पढ़ना चाहती हूँ और भी बहुत सारी बुक्स हैं। अगर आपको पता हो तो आप मुझे कमेंट में ज़रूर बताइएगा, मैं ज़रूर बुक पढ़ूँगी। और इस साल मैंने तो डिसाइड भी किया कि एटलीस्ट मैं 10 बुक, बहुत अच्छी बुक पढ़ ही लूँ। 10 बहुत ज़्यादा ही बोल दी, लेकिन मैं सच में पढ़ना चाहती हूँ।